What's up, guys? Powerbang here with your next war recap. Now, I was out of town for the bulk of this war. I was able to get some service for my opening attacks, basically, at the very start of war. Gemmed both of my attacks, failed them miserably. Didn't do a very good job to help the clan, and I feel bad about it. But the good thing is they were there to pick me up, and they really took it to a clan called OTX, level 5 clan. It was a pretty dominant war. They were, for the most part, 2-star attackers, and we took care of business. So let's go ahead and check out some of our attacks. We'll start with number 4. It's going to be an attack by Because. So solid Town Hall 10 here. This is probably the most common Town Hall 10 base. He enters with 5 hogs, it looks like, to take out that air defense and get the clan castle lure. So he gets that done, and you'll see he's going to lure these over to the far side of the map with the golems. He goes ahead, opens the first wall up with the wall breaker, and then he's got his wizards and archer queen backing that up. He drops a zap for the clan castle. Probably could have stood to wait a little bit longer to let those barbs clump up. No big deal, though. The wizards take care of them relatively quickly. The king goes in. He's going to go ahead and take out that queen very quickly. Uses the ability. She goes down, and the queen's backing him up, basically. So he's got 2 air defenses down thus far, and in come the balloons. He sends in a couple hounds in front of them. There they go across the core, still tanking. The first one blows up. Freeze spells are down, taking out one of the Infernos, a couple Teslas. He saves several balloons here for the backside. Looks like 7 or 8 balloons for the backside, rather than including them in part of his kill squad up front, and that kind of dies out. You can see it. He doesn't get that Tesla down. Had he sent that group with 7 or 8 balloons in the core, they'd still have 7 or 8 balloons going at that last air defense. So I think this would have been a 3-star had he just kept his balloons together and not tried with the backside entry. We'll go ahead, fast forward at this point. It's just the queen doing her work on the cleanup. There's really not a whole lot of defense left. The base has been wiped clean of defense, but she does get unlucky here stepping on a giant bomb, but it is unlikely that she would have been able to finish this base by herself in the time remaining. So here it is. She goes ahead, steps on the giant bomb, and that is that. 91% 2-star for Because on a Town Hall 10. That is fairly high level. So nice work, man. Impressive raid. We'll go ahead and take a look at number 7 next, and this is your, every war attack by Drew. He's going to bring, it looks like, a stoned GoHo here, 3 golems, and he's going to come in. What he likes to do is spread 2 golems here that tank basically all of the defense, and then after he's got the good funnel created, then he drops a max golem out of his clan castle and then follows it up with the queen. Breaks in with the wall breakers, and then his golems basically redirect all to that spot, and they get out in front of his queen again, and so he has a whole ton of tanking here, unbroken golems, and the king's going to go ahead, rage up, take out the enemy archer queen, and just complete mayhem here. The hogs come in, surgical deployment, and notice here the double bombs. He's able to get one of them at a time, basically, and it does not take out very many hogs at all. Just 1 or 2 hogs there that he loses. The double bombs on the second group here, he's able to trip again 1 at a time. He does lose a few hogs there. No critical damage, though. Awesome job kind of mitigating that and, getting out of there to take out those skeletons as the last threat in the base. The queen is still up doing work, taking out those storages, and he's got a few wizards in the bag still that are going to help him clean up the outside of this base. So awesome attack, Drew. Very well executed. Once again, hit both giant bomb sets with his kill squad and managed to completely power through the base. So awesome work. Next attack is going to be by Trigger. It's on number 9. And this is one of the bases that I managed to fail on here. He enters the base the same way I did. I just got unlucky with the clan castle on some Valkyries here. So his goal is to get some witches and kill squad into that core, take out the heroes and some double giant bomb positions there behind the expos. And when that happens, you're going to see the hogs start coming in from around the ring. So the jump spell goes down. That's going to give those golems access to the core when those archer towers and mortar go down. Clan castle's incoming. He's going to just drop a rage for those, and those skeletons are going to keep, for the most part, that clan castle busy. So the king's in there. He's going to go ahead and pop his ability. They work through the enemy Barb King, the Clan Castle, and then finally, after all that's done, then they're going to work over to the enemy Archer Queen and take her out. And as soon as she's under control, you're going to see those hogs start trickling in while the defenses on the outside are pointed towards his kill squad. Here they come. Notice the defenses there are not focused on the hogs. So they trickle those in, a giant there to tank for them initially. And a heal spell is going to come down over the single giant bomb location. Doesn't turn out to be one there. Both giant bomb sets are in the core here. A couple hogs are going to go ahead and take out that double giant bomb. So one of them's taken care of. There's only one bomb left in the base. He still has a heal left in the bag, and he's just going to basically keep his hogs up as they take out the last few defenses here. So cleanup mode activated. One cannon left. He goes ahead, takes it out. And he's got just enough here to get this cleanup done. The queen goes one side, the hogs go to the other. So he gets a little bit fortunate on the directions that they chose to go for the cleanup. So always nice to have your troops help you out like that, but nice attack trigger. Good to see you get the 3-star and clean it up. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at number 14 now. This is an attack by Jiggyfly. You know, kind of I guess a swastika base. That's kind of what it looks like, you sick bastard. HoLoWiWi. It's like a needle holo here. So he brings 8 balloons here, 2 balloons per the side buildings, and he's basically eliminating some bomb positions. Doesn't want them heading over there at all, but he gets a couple towers for it as well, and gets the lure done. So this air bomb flies all the way across the map, because why not? And then he goes ahead, drops some distraction troops, his witches behind, Archer Queen backing it up. And he's got a couple wizards there as well if he chooses to pop those down at any point. He does, and the clan castle's getting taken care of. It looks like he missed a balloon in there. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a minute. But the Archer Queen's kind of working her way into the base. The Golem finally comes down, and at this point, he's going to be able to go ahead and create a funnel there to make sure his king does not take a walk. So the Archer Queen, or the... what am I trying to say here? The wall breakers, they come down. They're going to try to get the king in there. Does not work. Luckily, the queen has jumped over the wall. Finally, the wall breakers get in there and take her out. There are 2 or 3 balloons in the clan castle, and his queen's going to go ahead and get those taken care of. The king rages up and regenerates some life, and while everything's focused on that king, in come the hogs. So he just sends kind of a big clump from the top portion there, and you'll notice because of those buildings, all of that space up there where there's likely some bombs does not cause the hogs to path over that. So really good job there eliminating the pathing over the giant bomb positions in this base. So just kind of speeding up a little bit, watching these hogs blast their way through the base, not hitting really many bombs at all. He does find the giant bomb positions in the base, finally. They don't do a heck of a lot to his hogs, but it's too late by that point. The base is wrecked, the queen's still up, lots of hogs remaining, and they go ahead and get this base 3-starred, and the enemy Barb King was up for nearly the whole portion of it. So, nice raid. Way to take that guy out, and good job, you know, with the initial holo, kind of trimming up the sides to make it so it was difficult to have your hogs hit bombs. So I'm going to pause this one for a second. This guy did our boy Bronx a favor. Check out his heroes and the nice little area next to their platforms that this guy forgot to address. So watch this. Builders are sleeping. Nobody's watching the village. Who's watching the village? Nobody. So he drops in a couple barbarians. Here they come. Gobs. Boom. 4 giant bombs tripped. Well, this base is toast. He's got 13 hogs for that top portion. He's just going to break into the bottom here. 8 witches to go ahead and take care of this base with. The clan castle's lured. You know, this isn't even going to be fair. So let's go ahead and start fast forwarding the funneling could have definitely been cleaned up here, as well as the wall breakers. Better funnel, better wall breakers. You know, you got one thing to avoid in the mortars, so you got to focus better to get that done. But the queen gets overrun here by the skeletons. Nothing she can do. All these witches and wizards in this main compartment, and he knows that all the bombs are tripped, so there's literally no risk. He's got quad Tesla there below the town hall. And at this point, he's got 3 hogs, and he basically just sends in a test hog to make sure he doesn't lose any of his springs. And the hogs are going to be standing in heels the entire time. So completely annihilates this base. Nothing this guy is going to be able to do. The hogs just roll through. I don't think he's lost one yet. So the last heel is going to come down here to basically keep those hogs up at the expo, even though it's still locked onto the golem. He's still got his queen up. He's still got 1 hog left in the bag. He drops it on the archer tower on top, and he's going to basically 1v1 that tower and knock it out. So that is going to be all she wrote, guys. Last few hogs come up and finish off that last swing on the archer tower there. Now we're in cleanup, and not much left to even clean up. This thing's already ruined because he's still got 6 or 7 witches left alive. So excellent raid, Bronx. Way to take care of business and exploit the hole in the base that this guy left for you. If anybody sees a base like this where they leave you a present, basically, take care of it. You utilize that flaw in the base and hit it for 3. I got another raid to show you guys in just a few at the Town Hall 8 level it was a lower Town Hall 9. Same thing, just hole in the base, careless basically on the design aspect, and it gets crushed. So good spread here on the shattered entry. It looks like it might even be a stoned entry. He uses 2 golems to kind of create that funnel. Carnage is taking some notes from our boy Drew here. So he trails that max golem out of the clan castle. In come the wall breakers to open up the wall. He's got all these golems redirecting. Jump spell goes in to lead those golems into the center where they're going to take on the queen and get that tanked. The king trails here. Notice how the aggro of the clan castle troops, they're all shooting at the golems. So he lightnings them, kills basically everything. Now the king can clean up what's left, as well as the queen helping out. And he's just going to go ahead, hop the wall, and take out that enemy queen, no problem. So she's down. One of the giant bomb sets has been triggered, and there's only one left in the base. And it's either going to be here, or it's going to be here. So he knows that going in. He starts targeting the hogs into each of the side defenses. Giant comes into tank on the top left. Hogs trickled in behind. First heel is going to go down, covering that first bomb position. So here it comes right now. He's actually going to wait. Boom. Runs across. Because those hogs would have all died anyways, actually. Second heel comes down there, and we've narrowed it down to that portion. We know the bombs are there. So tons of hogs left. Holy cow. For a surgical, that is an absolute ton of hogs. Going ahead, fast forward, taking out the last 2 defenses here. They're going to turn, take out the skeletons. Their numbers did dwindle. He's left with 5 or 6 hogs at the end, but very dominant raid Carnage. This was a great job. I like the 3 golem entry too as well. It's good execution, getting that funnel made with the 2 and then sending that 3rd one in to tank that whole core in that middle section. So let's check out just a few more here. This is an attack by JLC on number 25, and it looks like this is going to be a LaLoon cold-blooded entry, I think. We'll find out in just a second. Drops the... Nope, it's going to be a shattered. So he's coming after the queen, an air defense. He might be going after a bigger section of the base. We'll see what happens here. So he creates his funnel behind with the wizards. The king goes down when there's nowhere else to go. Jump spell goes down. He's basically going to beat the clan castle to that queen. Even though she's level 1, he still deals with her. Rages up, takes her out in a couple shots, and then that queen's going to get over and hop the wall and clean up the clan castle troops that the lightning spell does not take out with, completely. So lightning spell goes down, everything down out of the clan castle now. And those golems are taken out. The air defense, that's going to go down no problem. So he's got 3 left. One of them's a baby. So he is able to basically take out this base with ease with the 3 hounds he has left remaining. So at this point, the hounds come in. A couple of them come to that top defense, the air defense up there that's pretty weak. And he just kind of encircles this base. He sends one of the hounds to the core straight away. And it gets blown into pups, and the final hound comes in from the top to take over, and this base is done. I mean, it happened quickly, but it was an excellent attack, JLC. Nice job on the entry. And, I don't want to criticize the attack. It was really good. But it was kind of the low-level air defenses there that allowed you to bring that shattered approach and only get the one air defense and still, be very, very successful with it. But way to scout the base and know what you needed to bring, to get the job done. And it's good to see you working on those golems, man. I can't wait till you have them at max level for your town hall, and you're going to be really crushing some stuff. So, all right, this is an attack, guys. Pay attention to this. Hole in the center of the base here. This guy was nice enough. I mean, he tried to do like an anti-3 design, giant compartment in the core, giant compartment down bottom. So he just kind of missed the mark with the design, but check out Lang and how he takes advantage of this. Drops the golem to get the aggro first. In comes the Valks. Heal spell goes down right away. They're going to run over and under rage now take out that clan castle. No problem. They're just, tearing things apart. He sends in a giant to help out as well in the clan castle. Another heal's going to go down here to keep those Valkyries alive. And then a rage goes down, and all of the air defenses in this base are down. Check out the balloons coming in on the backside. 15 balloons in the bag, and they're just basically targeted in to each of the defenses. This raid was over before you could blink. I mean, absolutely wrecked this base. That hole in the core, I mean, that's obviously, not ideal from a defensive standpoint. So thanks, guy, for that. But, great recognition, Lang, and way to take advantage of the, the vulnerabilities here, even though your Valks are only level 2. It didn't matter. Just absolutely crushed the base, man. Nice job. All right, last raid, guys. Another awesome Town Hall 8 raid by the Great Gatsby. This one's going to be a GoVaLo, very similar to the one we just watched, but he's going to actually have to earn it. So he's going to come in at the bottom here, 2 golem entry. And these are baby golems, guys, level 2s. They don't have to be, Town Hall 9 max golems or anything like that to get the job done here. Wide funnels created with the wizards. He's going to basically take care to get those wall breakers in. He gets into the first layer, and then he's going to drop in a couple more wall breakers, making sure that those Valkyries get in there. So rages up the wall breakers, and look at this. All the way to the core with those wall breakers. Perfect job. I mean, this couldn't have been done any better. Valkyries are getting a little bit low on health, so he drops a heal, gets them all back up to full. They hit the core now, and he's got the golem out front to tank. The Barb King is, rocking and rolling, and what's he going to do here? 3 air defenses in the core, a couple Teslas. I say we drop the rage and watch these redheads go to town. So boom, things are getting destroyed left and right. All the air defenses are down. Check out what he's got in the bag still. A bunch of loons. Start to fast forward at this point. They're just targeted into the defenses that are remaining. The redheads and the Barb King have worked their way through the core. Everything's down. Still has some wizards left to drop for cleanup. Excellent work on that. The balloons are just finishing off the base, and that is that. So excellent job, Gatsby. Always love watching the redheads in action. Really, really especially enjoyed at Town Hall 8 because it's just, I mean, honestly, guys, it's overpowered as hell. If you can find the right base for it, there is no stopping these ladies in action. Drop the heal, drop the rage, watch them completely dismantle a base. So that's going to be it, guys, for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed the recap. We've got some awesome raids coming up to show you from this current war as well. Go ahead, preview that. This was the clan that absolutely overmatches us. I mean, these guys have 6 or 7 guys with max heroes. We're crushing them right now. So hopefully that lasts. Hopefully they don't have their Town Hall 10 guys, put them on their shoulders and basically carry them to the finish line. But hopefully we can keep up our, best effort here and continue to do our job and make this, a winning effort. So stay tuned for that recap. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. We'll catch you next time. This is Powerbang, and I'm out. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.